Hello everyone, and today I got a cool video for you guys. In today's video we're going to be looking at the game that is called Mongil Star Dive. Yeah.
Just call me if you need help lifting stuff.
It's going to be called Mongil Star Dive, and this is a new type of gacha game that it's not out. So this is the closed beta test 2. And I was actually able to get into it. And they said I can do recordings and everything else. So this is just my first impressions of the game, of what I think is wrong with the game, what I like about the game, whatever there is for the game right now. I just completed all the way up to episode, just finished clearing all the way to episode 1. Got through all of that in the story. So I'm not going to spoil that for anybody because if you guys want to see for yourself and check it out. But for this game, it's a new gacha game that's coming out by Netmarble. And with this new gacha game, you're allowed to do, basically, the story is very unique. It's very funny. The game is actually very funny. The storyline is very funny. The characters can be very funny. And that's what drew me into the game. So it's a little bit different from your other type of gacha games. So, let me show you what I mean. So, in the game right now, I'm going to go over some specific points that I have that I think is good, and then I'll go over the points that are bad, and then I will go over the rest, basically the rest of the game. So, what I do like about this game are the characters are pretty funny.
Just call me if you need
they
stuff.
do have interactions. They do have multiple movements with the characters, which are uniquely different and which is really cool.
Whatever.
You do have the main. These are the main character Cloud, and this is the main character Verna. You do get Rena as another character, but she's the very first gacha character you get. So I feel like she's going to be the first main gacha character that you pull for and stuff like that. So the characters are really funny. The story can be really funny because how they got the story structure set up is by following the quest lines and then going to go do those quests and follow throughout the story. I'm not going to spoil the story, so I'm not going to say any story bits at all, but I will let you know the story is really funny, the characters are really funny, and it's what brought me to play and wanted to try this game out. The other thing that I like about the game is I do like the movement, the character fighting, the fight style for all the characters that you can use and play with, which is pretty cool. So if you want to switch in
What are you two doing here?
So this is part of the story part.
Every meeting is a lovely one, be it man, woman, or child. And a chance encounter with a strong, beautiful knight is especially precious.
How uncouth.
Are you embarrassed, Ophelia?
Anyway, are you sure you can get back to Manafall okay? Without getting lost?
Manafall is my home. Of course I know the way back.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll be with her every step of the journey.
Why are you going to Manafall, Francis?
For more information on corruption, of course. I'm headed to the Royal Library to look through their ancient texts. And I can't pass up the opportunity to go on a lovely vacation with such a fantastic partner.
I don't know what is going on in this woman's head, but this trip is not a vacation.
Be safe on the way to Manafall, both of you. And also, Ophelia, if we hear news of your brother, we'll be sure to write to you.
Thank you. His name is Ian. You'll know it's him.
What a beautiful sight. A heartfelt, passionate goodbye, but not farewell. What a lovely display of you. Yeah!
So basically, that's part of the story. This is like after you complete the one, once you complete the one main quest and stuff like that. But right after so you can see how they did the story where they all have interaction with each other, they move with each other, and stuff like that. So, but the fighting style is very easy. It's very simple. The thing that I like is the fighting style of the game, where you can switch in between your characters. I'm using a controller which does work with the game. You can use the diagonal buttons to switch in between the characters and stuff, which makes this easy. You got the main character is a bow user. You have Verna as the one wielding sword, and then you have a spear. So that's what I like about the fighting game. The combos and skills are very easy to do in the game. They're very simple. They're not they're not complex. It's very, very simple. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's her 4-star, 4 attacks, and then you have the special move with the Y, and the B button is the dodge. If you try to dodge, and monsters are doing special moves, you can move out of the way, dodge, and do a counterattack, which does a lot of damage. So the game does follow some stuff of Genshin, but not Genshin per se. There is some combat stuff. Let me come up here and I can show you what the combat looks like. If there's right up here. So when you saw that yellow bar that popped up, that's what's showing what you can do when you dodge. There's also a capture mechanic in the game. It's much cooler. The capture mechanic is what you have Nanners, once you get him in the game. You can rename him to whatever you want him to be. Renamed to Pom Pom. You get these combined monsterlings that you can use to also further increase a character's power or enhance the character's strength if you want to have. They go over this in the first part. Allows you to show what you can equip. You can manage, you can change which ones they have. They all have traits, and they also have capabilities that you can do with these specific ones, specific monsterlings that you get. But if you want more monsterlings, you have to go out into the hub world and go catch them. You have to go fight monsters and catch them. So the thing is about this game, it is hub world based. Everything is like in a hub world area, so you can actually look at the map. I do think this is a good thing. It's a little bit different from the open worldness where you're going over the way. So this game is all about different type of hallways. That's different types of hallways with different stuff that keeps interconnecting, going basically forever. Because you have this area here. Let me go back to the map. So, you do have this area here. You do have other maps and locations that you have, basically. But they're all interconnected areas that you can travel through just by walking and interacting with the story. The more story you go, the more places and monsters will unlock. Each and every map shows you the location of the monsters are located, where certain bosses are located, certain items are on the ground, certain item pickups for your characters. So you don't really have to worry about any of the stuff where trying to find stuff for your specific characters, where they already have that basically everywhere on the map and everything. So basically on the map of everything they have, just on your map alone, you can find basically all the stuff that you need to do, or materials that you need for your characters, or specific monsters that you want to go farm and go collect. That is a cool thing about this game for making your character stronger. I haven't really fully got into that monster side of the monster hunting side of this game per se fully, and get fully invested, because the closed beta test ends on the 10th of October. So I was surprised. It's a week long, and this is an older build of the game. So everything's not going to be the same when the final launch comes out. I don't know when the game actually launches to come out. So So that's basically it for monsters and everything. You can also see what monsters and equipment are. The other thing, that is the good things that I like. The graphics are nice. Everything is pretty cool. The story is nice. The graphics are great. Everything that I like, the interaction, the voice acting, some parts of the game, like the quests, some quest lines are not voice acted, but the main quest line, the main story, and them just talking like right now is voice acting. So you can actually hear and everything there of them talking through this game and everything else. So I showed you a little bit of combat. I showed you what you can do, but if you want to deal more damage to like a bigger monster, let me see if I can find one in here. There is one in here. If we go this way, this is the area where you do like extra boss fights and everything else, where there's a strong boss here, but you can come here and fight that strong boss. But so let me talk about the other cool things that you can do to make this a little bit easier. Farming is become easy in the game, so they made farming a little bit easier for you. When you want to farm for character materials, all the stamina is locked. Stamina is locked for character farming, character progression, equipment farming, or more like equipment EXP farming, and or skill EXP for your characters. So if you want to get your one stuff, you have to spend stamina. If you do not want to do any of that, you can run around the map areas and go fight monsters. You can go fight monsters. Some monsters do drop EXP booklets. Sometimes they do drop EXP booklets. Sometimes they do drop one material. The only thing I've gotten material-wise is EXP booklets to level up your characters. That's it. That's the only items that I've gotten to drop from fighting monsters. All of your EXP for your character, your equipment EXP to level up your equipment, and the skill EXP to level up your skills are locked behind the stamina bar. So you have to wait until you get stamina if you want to max out one character. That's what you can do. They did add a quick feature, which is actually really nice, where you can actually just hit X and you can just do quick battle as many times as you want. For the stamina system, you could do the daily recharge for the day, but I'm not going to do that. And you can see here how long it takes to recharge is 16 hours. So it's going to take a little bit longer to read all of this back. But once I do, I can do more stuff and level up my characters more if I want to go down that, to make myself and account stronger, basically. Once you start playing the game, you'll start understanding how the game works and what you can do in the game. But those are mostly it for what I like so far of the game. The Monster Codex is really nice, where you have information on every single monster in the game, but you've got to come across them first and you got to find them. They do give out the achievements, and they do give out currency and everything for completing quests if you're doing that. They do have an adventurer's diary. They do have a dailies. So you have to play the game to get that stuff unlocked. If you want to get any of this stuff, you have to play the game to get a lot of this stuff unlocked. Because as you're playing the story, once you do like most of all of story one, the episode 1, you get a lot of this stuff unlocked. But you still don't have everything unlocked. Because I'm still missing a few stuff. The thing that I'm missing on characters is the equipment artifact here. Because there's supposed to be something right here, and it says right there on the screen, it says artifacts up there that I got highlighted, and then your headgear, chest pieces, gloves, and then footwear. It doesn't show anywhere how to get this yet. I have to progress through the story if I want to get that unlocked. So, and that's basically That's mostly what I think I like about the game. But now it's time to go into the negative parts of this game. The game, negatively, the music is alright. The music in the game is alright, but it can be very calming to a point where it will make you sleepy or make you feel bored. That's in certain areas of the game where you're playing with the stuff. Then what else do you have? So, what else do we have is the reason why there's some other stuff I don't like about the game. I'm sorry, I just stopped right there. I'm sorry, I was just doing something stupid. But the other thing I don't like about this game is the currency. The currency drops take a very long time to get. If you want to do a pool, it took me to get 2,000. It took me playing all of episode 1 to get 2,000. The rate is very, very, very minor. It is very small for getting to get that currency if you want to do more pulls. So let me show you what I mean. So in the achievements, it tells you how many you get, and these look like the same icons that they use for Pyogems for Genshin Impact. You can see the resemblance of they have orange stars. Genshin has blue stars, but this has orange stars. But you can see the drop rate is very, very minuscule amount. It is a very small amount. I've been playing for a while now, and it took forever to get 2,000. I still haven't did a single pull yet. So if I hit RT and Y, it will show that I just acquired those. I still haven't did a single 10 pull yet. I've done a single pull this entire playthrough. I haven't done any. I've been waiting until I was able to get. They do have this here, but you don't get the exclusive until you dive a little bit further in for getting the closed beta test. Right now, they've given me this many pools because the compass is your pools that you need. But I haven't did any pulls, and I was going to do some pulls now for you guys so you can actually show off. But let me move to a better location first. Let me just move to a better location. We are going to warp back. We're just going to warp back into town. And we're going to stand right here. And this is where we're going to do our pools at. Right in front of this area. When you do, if you want to switch over, you can pause. And it goes right into the character's face and everything else. But this is my first time doing the pools. I've got a total of 56 plus the extra 10. It's 1,600. If you want to do a single pool, it's 160. If you want to do a 10 pool, it's 1,600 of the currency. That's why I said the currency is very low. It's very high to get a 10 pool. The compasses are your other pool currency, like your main special pool currency that allows you to pool on specific banners and everything else. I didn't even know it pulled on this. So the artifacts are your basically probably are the weapons. I haven't pulled on any of these. I haven't even pulled on the characters. So I was just going to do some pulls so we can actually see what it actually looks like. Because that's the main part of the game. It's a gacha game. I will tell you now, there is no 50-50. Because I looked at the rate info here. You can actually look at the rates for the game. And you can actually see what are the rates are for what they have. I don't see the 50-50 rate. Because this is just the standard banner. There is no rate up character in this banner. They're all at 1%. from what I can see here, they're all at 1%. So you got a 5% chance to get any of the 4 stars, and then you also have a 5% chance to get any of the 5 stars, and then you have a 5% chance to get whatever items these are. These are probably the artifacts and or weapons. And then you have a 85% chance to get trash. Probably the trash items or the trash weapons. So they do have a weapons banner and a character banner. So that's where the weapons are. I just now realized the weapons are in the banner, and these are also in the banners. Even though they have specific skills tailored to all the characters, and you can level up. The other cool, or the other bad thing, that's mostly it for the bad thing, is the pool rates is very... The currency is very low that I don't like in the game. I wish they could up that part a little bit higher. It's not a 50-50, which is nice, but this is just for the standard. So I don't know if it's going to be 50-50 going forward and everything else. The shop, that was the only 2 things that I don't like about the game. That's it so far. And I've already told you what I do like about the game. So I hope I'm probably am bad at this for the first impressions. This is just my first ever video doing a first impression, because I didn't get a chance to do one for another game called Chaos Zero Nightmare. I didn't get a chance to do my first impressions because I did get into it, but I played it very late, and then I didn't have enough time to do what I'm doing now, a video for it. So I hope I am able to persuade anyone. They do allow you to get extra characters, but I haven't did any of the pool currency yet. So I don't know until then. So let's start doing pools. So we go to shop here. So you can see right here for the compasses is 160. We are going to max this out. So RB and X, or just hit RB. We're going to purchase. So we got 13.
Back in my hometown, whenever they needed...
Alright, let's do our first 10 pull. So at 30, I get my... There we go. That was so complicated. Oh, we gotta go! We got the wings.
Here I come! What the... Where am I?
We get her again, yay! And we got the Heart of Piercing Blade. Encroaching Rift, Encroaching Rift.
Dragonfire.
Burn! Alright, we got our first 5-star character on camera, yay! And that was the pools. Yay. We were guaranteed a 5-star in 30. I think I'm still guaranteed the 5-star in 30. And that was just with 10 pulls. We're going to do another 10 pull. Yay. This one's a little bit interactive. So I gotta hold down and X, it looks like. Oh, we only get 1 purple. 2, 3.
My fire burns in the name of justice. These flames will become a guiding light for those who are lost.
Is it Verna? I think it's Verna. Yeah, it's Verna. We did 20 pulls. Now we're going to do our 30th pull. Just hold X and down. We got it figured out now. I gotta hold X and down. We got 2 purples. I hope there's one character I'm interested in. I hope I get Esther. She looks pretty cool. X.
My elixir of love can cure your heart of all that ails it. Would you prefer to take it orally or as an injection? Neither? Why?
This is Francis. The healer, Francis. Oh, the 2 purples was a cube? Okay, so one was a cube and one was an actual character. So we're going to do the next 10. There was other buttons popping up. LB, RB, and there it is. 2, 3.
Here I come.
And we got Sheena again. Yay.
Where am I?
My
No,
elixir
Rena.
of love can cure
We
your
got
heart of all that
Francis.
ails it. Would you prefer to take it orally or as an injection? Neither? Why?
My fire burns in the name of justice.
And we got Verna again.
These flames will become a guiding light for those who are lost.
I really do hope I get Esther on this 5-star guaranteed.
Our paths have crossed. I'll join you.
Oh, it's Ophelia. She is the 5-star. I already played with her before. It's alright. She's alright. She does generate ice stuff. So, it looks like you get a 5-star guaranteed every 30 pulls. Well, that's pretty nice for the closed beta test and everything else.
What's our plan for today?
Yeah, so these are what the other characters you can get in the
Do you have something to
standard banner.
Ignition start!
Do you require my aid?
It's a good day for some cleaning.
What's our plan for today?
So those are all the 5-star characters. We're gonna hold. I was holding all the buttons this time. Alright, we didn't get much this time. That's 3.
Going to catch some monsters? Of course I'm
And we got the
coming
main character. One of the main characters. We didn't get anyone new on the 4-star banner. We're gonna do another one. Allows me to push buttons. I'm pushing up. I don't know if it's gonna do anything to get a 5-star at all. We didn't get anything this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My elixir of love can...
Yep, we got another Francis. Alright, we can try single pulls now, because it says every 9. Oh, became a 5-star. I wonder who it
Spirits
is.
foretold our meeting.
Alright, we got Fire Girl. Mina. Okay, so we ended up getting Fire Girl and Mina. So from what we got in our team,
Just call me if you need help lifting stuff.
we have Rena, we
What's
ended
our
up
plan for
getting
today?
Mina,
Ignition
and we
start.
ended up getting Flare. So those are the characters that we've
What's our
gotten
plan?
so far.
Just call me if you need
So,
help.
well,
Alright.
thank you guys for checking out today's video. I hope I explored some thoughts of mine playing the game. I haven't. This is just a first impressions video, basically, for Mongil Star Dive. So if you want to see more like these, I will try to get into more closed beta
Train your
tests
muscles.
if
You'll
they
have to
come
train your
around for
brain.
specific games.
it?
I know Blue Star Protocol, Blue Star Residence, Blue Protocol Residence is coming out sometime this week and stuff like that. So thank you guys for checking out today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Back in
Peace.
my hometown, when